We just started a new lesson in schools for the term, and at one of our schools we turned up and there was a new kid there that was quite withdrawn. He wasn't really partaking in Cool Bananas, wasn't sitting with his class, was off to his side doing his own thing. Now we get that from time to time, so we kind of just ran with the flow. We did our lesson as usual, and our lesson happened to be belonging. And wow, in every lesson we do a words to live by, a little saying that you can take hold of that can help you with life. And the saying that week was, I belong here, I do belong. We go through our lesson, we continue, we do our game, we do our story, object lesson, we wrap up, we head off to the next school thinking nothing of it. Next week, we turn back up in the school, and as the class is heading in, the teacher pulls me aside to tell me about this kid that was withdrawn the week before. She says he's actually been taken into foster care not long ago, in fact over a week ago, he'd been taken into foster care. So last week when we had him, he was completely foreign environment to him. His school's now foreign. Everything's just fresh and new to this kid. We go into class. She tells me that news. We go in, and he sits down with the rest of the class, and we go, "Wow, it feels like he's safe. It feels like he actually feels like he's part of us." So that's awesome. We start going through our lesson. We intro it. We go to our words to live by, and we go to review. And as we review, we ask any kid if they want to have a go at remembering the words to live by from last week. They get an option of winning a prize. Now, my other presenter was leading the words to live by, and two hands go up that I can remember, a little girl's and this boy's. So the little girl gets selected, and as cruel as it may sound, I sat there going, don't get it, don't get it, don't get it. I don't want a girl to fail, but I wanted our boy to have a go. And fortunately for us in the story, she couldn't remember it. She just mind blanked, so I then heavily hinted to my co-presenter to pick this boy. And then he says it, he's picked, and he sits down, and his face lights up as he begins to say, I belong here, I do belong. So amongst all the changes he was going through, in that moment, he knew he has a place. I looked over at the teacher's aide that was sitting with me in the room, and our eyes just started to well out. Because we knew in that moment, this kid knew that his life has meaning, his life has purpose.